Hello guys, this is Paula, back today to work on the Christmas Carols Angel Book for December 25th. We've gotten everything except that day, and that's because I got a day behind, which, you know, I usually do pretty good catch up. This is the last one we did with the old vintage Santa. Well, not really vintage, but just an old card, 1910. And then the Miracle on 34th Street. That was for Christmas Day. We have Santa's big old bag here. And this envelope, and we added lace around, a ruffly lace here. Added some rickrack onto some of this stuff just to give it a little bit of something. On the first page, we did this same ribbon. And we did stockings that represent my children and grandchildren. List for Santa. So yeah, it was all about Christmas Day, or Christmas Eve Day, for so many children. You know, a lot of people celebrate on the 24th. So, that's okay. Today is going to be a celebration of December 25th, which we all know what happened or was thereabouts on Christmas Day. So, I hope you guys have had a wonderful Christmas. I know I have. It's been very busy. And between holiday stuff, I've also had trying to find my paper clips, I'm sorry. Or my binding clips, I guess. I'll get this one over here while we're talking. Anyway, so tell me what your favorite gift was this year. I know everybody's been busy. We haven't been talking back and forth that much, but that's okay. I mean, I understand that. Okay, so we are in the box. Let me put my glasses on. That would help. I'm like, why can't I see my video face? The face of my video. That's better. Okay. Now, I don't want to keep you all day on this because I know everybody wants to go post Christmas sales. So, yeah. Not everybody. I necessarily probably won't. But I do have my housekeeper coming today because I have company coming, and I just need to know that their beds are clean sheets and bathrooms are cleaned. And, well, she'll do the whole house cleaning, but I can't stand it when those things aren't done for my company. Okay, so we're going to use, trying to decide exactly how I want to do this, because we have this flap in here. But I'm thinking I want to put Jesus' birth, and I did Copic color. No, what was it? It wasn't Copics, but it was something similar. Anyway, I'm going to put Santa being born, not Santa. Can you tell I haven't been awake very long? I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to shake it off and get with it. I've had trouble with my eyes swelling, and I'm not seeing on my glasses real well. I may have to call my eye doctor today and say, what'd you do to my eyes? Anyway, so I'm going to glue this on, and then we're going to have an angel that kind of comes in. Move it over a little bit and put her right here. And that is the birth of Jesus. So let's do that first, and then we'll move on and do some other things that's not super involved. That's okay. I kind of took what I had and tried to use it. So, let's see. I got to see Sadie on Christmas Eve. The kids brought her for me to visit. She just looked adorable. She hadn't grown at all. She weighs like 4 pounds now, but she's still tiny. They just carry her around like a sack of potatoes. I'm a more gentle kind of person with my baby, but she's loving them. She didn't even seem to even recognize me, which is okay. I want her to be clinged to them, so that works out fine. And they have a love, puppy hate relationship with her. Their other dog has finally reached a year old, and that makes a big difference. And he's been spaded a while back, and now she's been spaded, so it'll take a few little months, and she'll catch up with him. But my daughter said sometimes that the big dog Cookie sometimes will get annoyed with her bugging him, and he'll just haul off and bop her with he's not huge either, bop her with his paw, and she still bugs him, so he'll wrestle her down a little bit, and she'll quit at that point. But it's like 2 kids having 2 dogs. Sometimes it happens. You never know what's going to happen, but I'm trying to get this angel out. Finally. It's like, why is it not coming out of there? This is going to be the last angel, I think, that I have. So, I know you've seen this one, but I've been saving it for this Copic type picture that I made. So, I'm ready to take down, I don't know about any of the rest of you, I'm ready to take down the Christmas tree and all that and be done with it. But my family's coming. My brother and my sister are coming for New Year's, so thought I'd wait till after that. Alrighty. Now, this angel is going to be just kind of hovering. Let's see if we can get her to hover where the star's not. Yeah. Put her right here. And we'll have the birth of Jesus. And I'll put out a couple older pictures around too. Our number is going to go right in here on either the front or the back. Okay, so let's now put in the whole picture. I matted it just to give it some pop of color. If I can get it to get down to the bottom of my bottle. So I kind of have an idea what we're going to start. It's going to be kind of ladies in older times. But I've got 2 really pretty books, and I'm going to show them to you. And you tell me, I'm going to do a hidden spine. I can tell you that much. I won't be showing that portion because it's going to be the first time I've done it. I know. So I'm going to be winging it. Once I learn it and figure out a way to record it, I will. Because it does take a while, and there's no way to get you through every step at the speed I move, slow motion. I got glue on my finger, so I thought I'd take it off before we get started. And yes, I'm still on that same bottle. I'm trying to have faith in it, Don't let me down is what I want to tell it. Don't let me down. Put it right here because I wanted it on this pink paper. I'll move it over a little bit. Center it up a little bit better. The only thing about this sparkle, you have to put a coat of red underneath it, and then you put the red sparkles on top. It's really hard to take off, so I may have to run to the salon and get them to take these crazy nails off of me. Okay, now I've got this little piece I thought we could do something with. I don't know though, because it's not quite the right height, but I was wondering, maybe I think I'm going to try something. I think I'm going to trace around this shape and then put this on here in this little flap, and then put the other shape on the other side, and then we'll put the number on. I hope that made sense. And you know, we had a lot of different cards come in. I didn't get to use every single card in my book, but I did use the ones that spoke to me, you know, for certain days. I like this one. I don't need it to be a pocket or anything because I've got so much space still left in my book. The only thing is the other one I have is a vintage style, which I'm thinking might look better. What do you guys think? I think we should go with the vintage style, and maybe we'll put something along here. I just think these old vintage cards are cool. I think I'll bring it up further, maybe make a pocket out of it in case I want to put something down in it. I think I like that. Okay, let's go with that. And we'll do it like a pocket. And this other book that I just showed you, the red Nativity, it's going to end up in my book somewhere. You know, because I'll put, I'll end up trying to use most of my Christmas cards, the ones that are appropriate for this type of a book. So, there we go. Now we're going to glue that down. I did that wrong. But we'll just glue it wrong. How's that? See, I wanted to glue this back part as a pocket, and I left the glue off the wrong end. I think. Maybe not. Don't listen to Paula. She's half asleep from not recovering from the Christmas holidays. It'll take me a week, girls, to get with it. Plus, I've been working on this scrapbook room. I've got most of the shelves done and reorganized and everything covered up as much as I could. So, when I get the stuff that she gives me that needs to be cleaned for in here, I'm trying to box everything up and then just label the box so I know where it's at, and it makes it lots more simple. Because you know, over here is blank cards, here is printed cards, here is, you know, paper and so forth. So that, I think that will help me in the long run. Okay, so I do have this little baby Jesus picture with Joseph, which is just kind of sweet too. But He would have to come, oh, no, there's Mary too. Silly. Mary's right there with him. We'll do him with the other card here on the next page. That way we could add some color. Okay, now, and then I'm going to trace around real fast like this nativity. And we'll put it on the other side of the page. And that way we have more space. I tell you what, I kind of piled everything to the side here, and now I don't know where anything was. When I had it spread out all over the table, I could find it in a snap. But not now. I'm trying to find the paper. So maybe we'll outline that old ideas book, Nativity. Sorry, I'm digging in this bag for paper. And it is quite annoying. I'm sorry. Maybe this one will work. This is some old silver paper that came off of a card envelope. Let's see if it's big enough. I don't think it's going to be. Shoot. It would cover all but that little base right there, but I could take that little base off, couldn't I? But that really shows the window. The window. I'm cracking myself up because you guys aren't in here with me. But you ever have days that you're just on a roll and everything you say just falls off your lip, just like, I didn't say that. Okay, well, we'll figure out how we can do it like this, and then we'll put it on right in here on this little flap, because I don't like the flap for this particular page. To bring it out here all the way down. I think it'd be okay if it's sticking up here, don't you? We're going to make it be okay. My eyes are just, I'm having to blink quite a bit to keep them clear. They want to just be yucky, which is not unusual sometimes when you've spent 2 days doing dust and you're allergic to it. My husband was like, what are you doing? I'm like, if I don't do it, it don't get done. He goes, well, I said, she doesn't. My housekeeper just comes in here with a feather dust, and she just rearranges them, basically. So, I'm sick of that, too. So, we'll see here. Let's put this on this silver. So, we can have a silver background to go with the silver number. And put this on here. Okay. See if we can get this glue to cooperate. Get some down there. I'm sorry, I'm taking a drink. It's almost 10 o'clock and my husband's still in bed. Our sleep schedule is so off since he's been home. Alright, I think I got it down finally. Crazy little thing. It just is got its mind of its own. Okay. Okay, maybe that will work. Let's see what we can do now. We can get this one glued down and then get the stained glass glued on top of it. I'm going to do it like this. I don't know. I think I might like it better if it's pulled over. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm just kind of quiet this morning. I'm still trying to recover from our lovely week. It's been crazy. I'm not kidding you. I got to get back in the swing of things. That's why I don't like to stop doing any of my stuff, so that I just, you know. But I am going to attempt to do a covered spine. Or hidden spine. They call them different things. Here we go. Now, I'm thinking, excuse me, thinking we might need to add a little piece of something at the top of that, because it's going to hang over to the other side. Let me see if I have any more of this little silver. I don't think I do, honestly. My scraps have gotten pretty low. Or just even something that will coordinate. Here's a little bit of peach. Maybe that'll coordinate. Probably not, but that's okay. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I think what we'll do is put this in this way, so it automatically covers it, you know, and make sure that it's got tacky glue or Fabri-Tac glue here. There we go. Now let's see what happens. Whoa, I drop it. She picks it up. She runs down or up to the top. Okay. So we're going to glue this portion down just to cover the tip. And then what we'll do is we'll come back in and add the back paper onto the flap. I just want to make sure that the back of the paper has some kind of shape on it, because this one won't. Okay, now we'll add a little bit more glue right here. Okay. All right, Pages. I know you want to be involved in the big picture, but you can't. Oh, look, that leaked over. Dadgummit. I'm going to have to trim it off. Or put something over there. This is what happens when you get down to the first 25 days. You know, you've used up, by that time you've used up all your favorites. Now I'm going to trim around. I don't know if we have any, I have to look. Let's see what I've got over here. Anything that can dangle, but I might just use some, what are they called? All right, now we've got this glue to tin with. And I know I had, there it is. Sort of say I knew I had some glue out. What happened was when I glued the silver down, I got some glue on the back, so I'm going to have to fix that. There we go. Now I'm going to have to put a strip of something there when it's all said and done, because it looks kind of plain. It's pretty early here. Well, it's almost 10, but after the week I've had, it feels like 6 or something. Okay. Now on this, it's just a stained glass window that was inside talking about the birth of Jesus. But I wanted it to be labored along with the actual birth. Which there is glue here, see? You may have to put ribbon across the tops on both sides. I don't like to do that because then it messes up your original idea here. Let's see if I can get this off. Nope, it wants to tear the paper, so we will be putting ribbon up there. Little cantankerous thing. I gotta find the ribbon now. Let me pin this back so it will stay up. I had some ribbon here. I really like, here's some ruffle. I don't want it to look like girly, if you know what I mean. So here is some with rickrack. The reason I like this one is because it's got, you know, the ruffle on both sides. And it really is whoever likes it. So I'm putting it on this page. So I'll put it on this side first. See, that's not so bad. Ooh, I like that. I actually like that. What did I do with my scissors? I guess I gobbled them up. Probably under my paperwork. Nope, there they are. Okay, so let's move this out of the way so we don't stick to it. Let's turn our book. Hope you're not getting seasick. I want to cut it where it goes down into the lower portion right there. Get down there. Okay, let's glue this one down first, since we made a wavy mess out of it. Come on, come on. There you go. I tried to keep up with all the happenings. There was like 20 stories going on at one time. So I just kind of would listen from one direction to the next. Okay, put that right there. There will be a little bit of seepage through the lace, but I think it'll be all right. Okay. Now I'm thinking, should I do it on both sides? Because I did also realize that I don't have anything, manly looking to put on this page. So it is a baby. So we'll just worry about the fact that it's a baby. She didn't tell me to do both sides, but I am. Come on. Okay, do I want that? I'm thinking. Yeah. Let me go ahead and cut that off. Okay. Glue, where are you? I think this lace just kind of gives it like a finishing touch. Come out of there. Come out wherever you are. Now, shoot. I looked off to get my other thing, and it just like decides to roll off the table. Okay, now let's go ahead and try to get it to stick to that, if it will. That is nuts, Paula. I got more sleep last night than normal, so I know I'm not sleepy. Just kind of goofy. Do you ever have times where you just, your thinking is not the greatest? That's how I feel today. My thinking is, I just want to lay down, get on my video, and watch my YouTube videos. I'm so behind. I've got to decide on my next design team project and get it printed off. And yeah, it's just been crazy. Of course, this keeps pulling up because my fingers are in the way. They're so sticky that they want to pull it up too. Trying to straighten this a little bit. There we go. Getting it off my fingers, I'm sorry. Let's see. I like the way that looks. But let's get it separated from the next page. It's like hanging on. Let's see. Now we're going to cut this part off. Sorry guys, I'm not super talkative today. I think the tired has just hit me, you know. It's like, you know how you feel whenever it's your last day and you're going on vacation from doing repetitive stuff? I just kind of feel like that's how my life has been the last couple days. Just pooped. Okay. Now, we've got the stained glass in on the other side. So let's see what that looks like. We've got the card stuck on. So when you lift up this baby Jesus card, you be careful with cutting it out so that it looks like it goes. Or you know what else we could do? We could put another piece of lace there. Let's see what it'll look like. If I can find the lace now. Still got Christmas all over my desk. It's like, craziness. How about we do it like this? And then so it kind of evens out, like a little bit higher, maybe right up there. We'll let the pink stick out. Yeah, but let's get our image, the rest of our image down. Well, maybe I decided not to do that. So, let me see what I decided to do. Yeah, I've got to cut those out. I find my little bitty scissors. Hold on. It's like they get swallowed up. I got to have a drink. Okay. So I'm thinking trim around this and this. And then we'll be ready to put the ribbon on. And can you see me okay? Okay. Last night, my husband and I sat on our computers and just kind of searched for something we were looking for. And I was like, I could go to bed right now, honey. He said, I could too. I said, well, we really should, but then we won't get up, you know, at the right time the next day. This is kind of, probably should have cut this off beforehand, but I was being lazy. I hear my husband's awake. He must have got tired of sleeping, because it's not like him to sleep anyway. I'll do the fine little touches on that when we're done. You never know what might distract you. Yeah, see, it's starting to look better. It's just in a crazy point. Okay. So now we're gonna add some more of the ribbon to this particular side. Trying still to get this little bit of paper out from under here. I probably could have done this an easier way, but I figure because it's early in the morning I can get away with it. I'll just call it that. I hope you guys can see this book is getting so bulky that it's hard to get in there and make little cuts and stuff and keep the book open too. Yeah, I did cut down a little far on that, but that's all right. We'll just put some more ribbon on there if we can find it. It's probably under my book or in my lap. That happens a lot too. No, or on the floor. It was on the floor. My chair has gotten to where it wants to roll backwards. I have to fight with it to go forward. Okay. This is the lace. And I'm just wanting to put it on the back so we can cover up all that little bit of ugliness. We'll come up with something. Okay, so right there, all the way down. It's not going to be even with the other page. Let me see if there's any way I can make it even, or close to being even. That's about as even as I can get it right there. Let me cut the ends off. All right. Then we can put the number on that portion. Okay. Scoot that over. We'll add the glue and we'll have that one on. Finally, right? Come out of here, glue. I'm determined to finish this with you. Now, today is the 26th, so you need to go out and hit some of the sales, not hit the people. I tell you what, people get vicious over stuff like that. It's like, okay, we've had Christmas. Show our good behavior. You'll see people yank stuff out of each other's arms. And I haven't done those pre-clearance things in a long time. Okay, so we're going to cover this paper the best we can. If I can get everything to cooperate. I wanted this over more, I believe. There we go. We'll come down here, all the way down into the spine. I may have the spine in there too close also. Get the big scissors out. Okay. So my goal at some point this winter is to, I'm telling you, this is some lace that doesn't like to come apart. I'm going to do some hidden spines. I know I told you that a minute ago, but it's going to be interesting. If I could get this ribbon off of my fingers, it's attaching to me more than the paper. Yeah, see, that looks better because when you close it on this side, it looks better too. And if you turn it over here, all you've got is your steeple type thing. I like that idea. If I could get this glue from not sticking to the second page, we'll be right in the right direction. Kind of sticky down in there. Okay, now I'm going to hold the book open. Let me find my clip for this side. I guess my book ate it. Let's see. This is what happens when you have a lot of stuff on your desk. You lose it. There it is. It's clear across here. So I want to clip it so we can finish off this part of it. And give some of this stuff a chance to dry. And not have paint anywhere or glue anywhere that will hold this back here. Okay. There we go. Now on this next page, we're just going to put a couple cards while we wait for that to dry. But let's go ahead, in the meantime, let's go ahead and put our letters down, our numbers down for Christmas Day. Remove that glue off there that I spilt. All right. Now this one's not going to be a pocket. So I'm going to put a card right here on this side. I was going to put a nativity there, but I think I'm going to do it on the nativity on this side. Well, and then the card right here. Maybe we should do it the opposite way. What do you guys think? Well, he was born yesterday. Was Christmas Day. So we could put it either way. Okay, let's just do it this way. I think it'll look nicer. And I'm not going to worry about making a pocket or anything on this because we're getting so close to the end. I might have to pop out some new glue. It's not wanting to come out of there. Okay. Let's see. If my glue wasn't fighting me, I could have had this done already. Do you ever think with the glue that you're not giving in? That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. I'm not giving in to you. You're paper and I'm glue. One is stronger than the other. Okay, there we go. Now, let's see. Let's put it down this way. This card was from a good friend of mine. We worked together for, I was there like 17 years, and so she was there a little less. But very good friend who always thinks of me at Christmas. And when I send out cards, I always think of her, but I did not even have time to send out a card really to many people. As soon as this part adheres, then we'll put the other part on and we'll be done with that. Other than the numbers. Okay. Now this will open from in here like this. And it's nice and glued. So I thought, we've got our nativity here. I thought we could do our number here. Just because, you know, well, on the other side we have our nativity as well. But I'm keeping that, I'm holding on to that for a minute. I'm going to find a piece of paper. What color? We've got silver letters. I'll find a piece of paper that they'll look good under. I'm dropping things. I don't know if they're important or not. We'll find out when we can't find them. Okay, so I have some pink with I don't know how to look on there, with just little birds. I don't know how that really goes with our nativity. I guess that's what scissors were made for. There we go. Let's just do that, because that came out of the kit of paper that I used for this journal. Wasn't really a full-blown kit, but it, let's see, I think I did it this way. Sorry guys, I'm not visiting super much. You know how it is when you just feel exhausted from your weekend or from something. That's how I feel today. Not sleeping will catch up with you, just so you know. Well, it looks like it's going to be a perfect fit. Gonna have to not cut anything, which is good. Get it on here and just slap our number on there. I'm determined to get through this bottle. Are you guys like that, where you wanna finish a project? If you're in the middle of a project, you want to finish it in order to move on to a new bottle and let the frustrations from the last project stay behind. We all know they have them. All right, let's try that. We need cooperation. Well, I thought it was right there. Maybe I was going to cover the back. That's what it was. And I think I'm going to put the birds facing down at the nativity, because this is kind of like a little, you know, little, I guess, area that they could document. I'll just document on top of it and add some more paper if I need to. I just try to work around it and make it work. Okay, and it will give more strength to that weakling. All right. I think it'd be cute with the, I wanted to put the day here so that everybody could see it before we get to these two. What do y'all think? Let's see, this one's still. Okay. Let's get this one done so we can move along. So I'm just going to stick the number on the back side. I don't think it really matters. Everybody's kind of been sticking theirs here or there. And of course this glue just plopped out on another page. Right there. There we go. So we're on day 27. I told you you could do something with him and get him off that computer. Okay. My grandkids love playing their Kindles, their computers, their PlayStations and Nintendos and iPads and so forth. They can run all that stuff way better than I can. When I was working, it was a little different because I was on it every day, you know. I mean, you can have training on the program or whatever, and you don't have to. Then you get pretty whizzy at it. Can do it with your eyes closed. Okay, so this portion is done. Other than I should have a button. There's one with a button, but okay. So I'm going to put the date right here. If I can find the 5 that I did have right here with my book. It's kind of funny how things just disappear. Right there it is. So I thought we could do 25 right here. As far over as we can. And then when I'll look at my picture of the kids in their nativities or something, we might be able to put a picture there as well. You look tired, mister. Let's see. I don't know about anybody else, but I am. I think that if I didn't have to get up for the housekeepers, I'd be napping right now. I'd be up, but I'd be napping. I didn't get up till 8:30. Just holding still in the quiet, though, will make me super tired. Okay. This stupid 2 doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. Hopefully this page will not glue itself together because it's got sticky everywhere. I'll go through it with my eraser. So we got 20. Now we have 25. Bells and whistles are going off for 25.